My farmer training continues as I sharpen my grass-based skills with the KRONE Big M. Good morning everyone, I'm just finishing off a little bit of mowing here at Mrs. Philpotts. I don't even charge her for the work anymore, 50 quid. You know what, I just do it because she's such a lovely lady. She always gives me a cup of tea, she always makes a cake. I just think it's lovely just to be able to help out. I feel part of the community here now. I've got my friend, the old boy down at the campsite. I know the farmer down at home farm. I got my mate Claire who works in the local shop. I've seen her a couple of times in the pub. She's just great fun. And I also know a couple of other people around town, including the guy down at the town stores who, yeah, he's not my cup of tea, I must admit. Anyway, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've got 12.5 grand in the bank. I've been slowly building up this little fortune with the big jobs that I do. However, I must admit it gets whittled away. Let me tell you the story whilst I get on my bike. So yeah, the issue is that I am spending quite a lot down at the campsite. It's not actually as cheap as you'd think it would be. It's keeping me warm and it's certainly starting to get cold around here, which is why I've picked myself up some new threads. You might see I'm wearing a lovely, lovely green jacket. And I also picked myself up a John Deere cap. Oh, I do love a John Deere. Oh, yes. Now, as things stand, there isn't any work going down at home farm, and that's where I've been doing most of the jobs. However, I have signed up to the local contract network so I can go and help other farmers as a contract farmhand. I'm feeling confident enough that I can at least handle a decent mower and a good sized tractor, so I might go and have a look what else is available. First things first though, and just taking a run around because I've got an address in my pocket, I'm going to go see if I can buy something with my 12 grand. Now, it's down here somewhere if I remember. To keep the speed sensible. I can see there's nothing coming, but still easily put myself into a hedge down here. Yeah, here we go. So here's the stream on the right hand side, and then there was a left. Was it this house here? Ah, it may have been this one. Yes, let me go in. Yes, it was that one. Okay, let me turn around here. Right, if I just pop myself in here. Right, that'll do. See if somebody's in. Well, it turned out that having sharp eyes and a good memory sometimes pays dividends. The owner was in fact selling, and I was ready to buy. So we made a deal for 10 grand. I shook his hand, and the transaction was done. Well, there we go then. 10 grand. Not bad at all. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what? 10 grand for this entire farmhouse? All the outbuildings, the land, even the mower? No, not 10 grand for all that much. 10 grand for the caravan. Not bad at all. Have a look at this little beauty. Yeah, this will do me. Okay, it's smaller than what I've been used to, but it's an awful lot newer. The one down at the campsite is a bit aged, I must admit. Look at that inside. That's pretty plush. Yeah, 10 grand for the Ariba. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, he's got French plates on it. I'm going to have to get it re-registered, but that's not a problem. I'm really happy with that. However, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get that on the back of this. I think I've got to call in a favour. And I know just who to ask. That's right, my new favouriteest person in the world, the farmer down at home farm. As expected, the farmer was out, but his lovely wife was in. She said no problem at all, it would be absolutely fine if I was to borrow the Land Rover and get the caravan sited exactly where I needed it. All I had to do was stick a bit of fuel in the tank and everything will be fine. Lovely people, really, really lovely people. I just feel like I can't help them out enough. Any work that comes up, yeah, I just really want to give him a hand. I know he works damn hard. Ah, here we go. The Defender. Look, an old B-Reg 945TJT. Look at that. Needs a bit of a clean. You know what? Maybe if I've got time, I might give it a clean just as a thank you. Now I look around inside, this is really not what I was expecting. It's got plush interior, a modern sat-nav entertainment system. The engine sounds like it's got some sort of V8 in there. Even the headlining is, man, look at that, it's lovely. I reckon this is the vehicle that the farmer was telling me about a few days ago. His son is into souping up cars, and he took this old thing and yeah, in his, as far as his dad's concerned, ruined it. But, you know, I don't really care about that right now. Let's just get on the road. Oh, excuse me, dear. Well, it appears with all of his tinkering, the son has managed to disable the wipers because I can't get the damn things on. And I'm looking through a very splattered windscreen, as you can see. Now, I have decided, rightly or wrongly, to actually go and pitch myself up at the other campsite because, to me, it's a bit more central and I do have to travel quite a fair distance across this village. It's not a very big village, but it's quite sprawled out, so I think I'd like to base myself a little bit more central. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm still going to help out the old boy down with his mowing if he needs it, although to be fair, he hasn't asked for a while, so maybe he's got that in hand now. Here we go then. I suppose I'd best reverse in. Yeah, let me reverse in. Last thing I want to do is get caught out. And we'll go using the mirrors, and we're in. Great bit of reversing. There we go. Edge up and about there, I think. Right, she's hitched up. That wasn't too bad actually. Just need to get the electrics on. There we go. That's that done. I think we should be good to go. Okay. Now this is going to be super tight. Yeah, I'm going to have to swing out as much as I can. I may find myself in the bush here. Oh, that is not bad at all. That is a good job done. I tell you what, all this farm experience is helping just with day-to-day driving. Oh, it's brilliant. Okay, let's get it pitched. Okay, I think this is it here, if I remember. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, I remember when I first turned up in this village, this is the first place I ended up. I couldn't seem to find anyone who was in charge, so all I need to do is get myself inside, go pay for the pitch, and I'm done. Easiest entrance is just down here. So that's the farmhouse where I need to go and speak to the owner. Just swing myself around in here. There we go. Now I just need to find a nice little spot. Now where do we fancy? We go on the left hand side there, but then it's kind of right near the track, people coming in and out. I think over in that far corner might be quite nice. Yeah, let's go and have a look over there. Yes, I think that will do quite nicely. Let's make sure I'm kind of reasonably parallel so that other people can come in if they want to. Not really near the main track or the main road, because you do get some big trucks. In fact, there's a big concrete lorry, big lorry load of grunt just gone past. We always call it grunt because when you're lifting it by hand with a shovel, it makes you grunt. Right, let me get unhitched. Power out and detach. Wonderful. So let me give you the tour then. So this is kind of like a lounging area, but this obviously changes out to a double bed. You drop the table, then the cushions go across, and I'm likely just to set that up and obviously leave it. We've got a little bathroom in there if we need it. There's a shower cubicle as well. I just need to make sure I top up with water on a regular basis. Fridge, freezer, all integrated. The sink, some drawers, and obviously the main lounge area here. TV. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, I think this will do me fine. It's a bit quaint, but yeah, this is brilliant. Well, I can always come back later on and get everything just ready. For now, I want to go get some work because I need to get some money in the bank. I'm down to about £2 grand. By the time I've paid for a month's worth of pitch fees, or at least a fortnight, then yeah, I'm going to be a bit shy on cash. So I'm going to go drop this vehicle off, pick up my bike, and then go and see if there's any work going in the local area. Really kind of the farmer and the farmer's wife just to let me borrow this. He didn't have to. He could have just told me to make my own way. He certainly doesn't owe me any favours. He's just a nice chap. But here we go. This is the contract website that I can go on and have a look at, and it will give me basically the different jobs that are going on in the area. Right now, we are in the thick of kind of mowing grass, baling season, so that's pretty much all that's available. So I could just go down and pick, in effect, the biggest one. But you know what? I kind of got the choice to pick and choose. Now this is a good one. It's one of them pricey ones, 14 grand to mow the grass, dry it with a tedder and then bale it. Nice big tractor. Yeah, big mowers. Okay, so that's an option. Field 33, 13 grand, nearly 14. Mow the field, bale the grass, wrap it to make silage bales, and then take the bales to Valley View. Wrapping. Now I haven't done any wrapping yet. Now do I take on a job and try and learn something on the job for the first time? I don't know if I want to do that. It makes me nervous. Now this is what I'm interested in. Field 64, baling yet again, but we're going to mow. And look at that mower. It's a massive vehicle. It seems like a separate thing entirely. Oh, that might be fun to drive. I'm sure I'll be fine with that. I cannot get the mowing wrong if it's all built in. Then we need to make silage bales, so that involves wrapping again. However, this one looks like the wrapper is part of the baler. So surely that's got to be easier, hasn't it? As long as I kind of get the wrap stuff. And you know what? I kind of know about that because we've used wrap, the polythene wrap that you get around pallets down at the warehouse. So yeah, I think I could do that. Oh yes, I'm tempted. Let's go for it. I've clicked accept. I can't believe I've gone and done this. I'm actually going to go and do my first proper farmhand job completely, entirely on my own without any help whatsoever. Oh my goodness, this could be a bad idea. Well, I best check where I'm going. So I'm at home farm and it was field 64. These are 48, 80s. Again, I just don't understand the kind of numbering convention. How can 46 be next to 100? And who numbers these? Is it the council? Oh, here it is. Here it is, 64. 63? Is that not the one I mowed the other day? I think it is as well. In which case, I could just cut across the fields. So I'm assuming the equipment's going to be down there? Is that right? Oh, I don't know. I didn't check. Maybe there's some details on the website. Let me get down there first and find out. It's got to be down there, I would have thought, surely. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is not a good idea. Oh, wow, I'm getting covered in mud. This is a bad idea. Right, I should have done this before getting myself nearly stuck in the mud. Actually, all the equipment is down at the store. So I've got to get all the way down to the store and then drive everything back over. I should have read this properly before I started. Oh, here we are. Back at my my first port of call when it comes to contract work. Now let's see if everything I need is ready. I presume so. But this is the first time I've done this. Oh, goody goody gosh. Look at this lot. Wow, this is like Christmas. Not that I have any idea how to use any of this stuff. Oh! Is it? Is it? Yes! Oh, yes! It's a Fent. I love a Fent. Oh, just love the front. It looks like a shark. Oh, coming at you, all aggressive. I can't wait to have a go in there. But this thing, oh wow, this is huge, genuinely massive. What's it called? The KRONE? Big M450. Safe cut inside. Oh, I get that. Yeah, that's the Intel logo. Oh, very clever. See? Farmers have a sense of humour. Look at this thing. It is vast. Right, I think that's what I want first, because this is the picker-upper. This isn't a rake though. I'm used to a rake. So how the hell does this work? Oh, it's got spiky bits on the top, so that must do the raking. Is that a conveyor belt? Yeah, okay, yes. I think I've got an idea how that might work. Standard PTO, all the hydraulic cables, electric, it's all good. Okay, baler, I'm fairly confident with the baler. This is the new bit though, so this must... Yeah, I think it just spits out the bale and then just wraps it. So I don't really think I've got to do anything there. The wrap's already on, which is fantastic. That was the only thing I was worried about. You know what? I think I'm ready to get going. Let's go get the keys from inside and then we'll jump inside the KRONE Big M and give it a go. Oh, my boss is in. Great. Hello, boss. I should not be doing this. I really should not be doing this. Learning on the job is one thing, but realistically, should I be doing this? I feel like I'm just faking my way in. So what have I got? Lights, power, engine oil. Well, that's basically just all the lights, fan. Okay, yeah, I can see. Right, okay, so keys in. Start with that. Engine on. There's no foot pedals. It's all done via the stick. Okay, so right hand on stick, left hand on the steering wheel. It's basically a hot ass. It's a hand on throttle and stick system. Okay, I can do that. Oh yes. Let's give it a go then. Easing forward. All rear wheel steering as well. Okay, definitely want to be taking it easy on the main highway. Oh, that's a good point. Beacons. Beacons. There we go. Right, all good. Let's get down there then. Oh goodness. Oh, let me... Sorry mate, sorry. God. Why didn't he slow down a bit, idiot? They come belting down here, they really do, with like no concern for anyone else. Right, coming up to my turning, which I'll be glad of to get off this main road, although it is going to be super tight up here. Yeah, really... Oh, thankful for the rear wheel steering there, definitely, but... Yeah, I hope I don't meet anything coming in the way. I'm definitely not going to take this across the field. This stuff is all on hire and I want it to go back as pristine as possible, just so I make sure I don't have to spend any premiums, because you have to pay a little bit of insurance whenever you hire something, but it means you obviously get the job done better because you can use the equipment that's specified for the job. Well, I'm down at the house where I bought the caravan this morning, and I've got here without any major events, so quite happy with that. Let's just get past this tight bit here. Yeah, there we go. That's where we were, in there. And then we've got this other market that I haven't yet visited. I'm sure I will at some point. Looks good in there. Right, now I just need to do a right across this field, and it is a bit muddy in here. I can't avoid that because the road is still closed. I don't know what it is they're doing. And then it's a right again over the bridge, if I remember, and I should be there. There we go. So sharp left, not ditching it in the river. Oh, let me give myself a bit of a turning arc. Rear steering makes this much easier. Let's just have a look over there. I have to say, every time, what a view. What a view. Absolutely amazing. Right, tight right turn onto this track. And then follow it all the way to the most amazing castle you've ever seen. Now here we go. This is the field I did last time around, just through there on the right hand side. And there is the castle. Look at that. Unbelievable. I basically need to go into the same field I worked on last time. I'm going to have to back up and do a little turn here. I don't go all the way down there. You can see it's super muddy down there. I turn into this one. If I can get in without hitting the blades. God, this is so tight. This machine is massive. I think I'm in. Yes. And here you go. You can see the work I did last time round. Doesn't look quite as neat as I remember it being, but there we go. Rose tinted glasses and all that. I'll come around the edge. This is the mistake I made. You can see where I mowed this bit and I shouldn't have done, but never mind. Careful, because there's a stream coming up. I remember that very, very well. Nearly ended up in there. Lovely stream though. And then straight ahead over this boggy, muddy patch. Take it easy. Right, and this basically is it. Where this field has been separated by this post and rail fence, this is where I'm working. Right, now what I have just noticed is that these mowers, which we're obviously going to drop down, they are massive. And I am way too close now to that fence. So I'm going to ease forward and then back up so I can start in that far corner behind and then get everything lowered and underway. Okay, that should do it. So let's get everything down, which I think is that one. Oh, that looks good. Anything happening? Yes. Look at the size of that thing. Is that the other side? Yes, the other side's going down. Oh, okay. That's on. Bit of a thump, but we're there. What are these settings? What's swathing? Swathing? I've never heard of that before. Yeah, I honestly don't know what each of those things is doing. Ah, there's something moving over there. Yeah, something moves. There we go. Something on the mower is lifting up and down. Well, what does that mean then? Oh, is that where it spits the grass out? In which case, if I can make it all come out in one lump, surely that's got to be better, hasn't it? Okay, I think I've got it. Both are closed, so let's give that a go. Engine on. Jesus, they sound meaty. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just run along this fence line then. Let's give it a go. Steady as we go. Super comfy. I'm not feeling any of the bumps. For a farm vehicle, luxurious. Air compressed seat. Lots of suspension. Big old fat tyres. Oh, I should check what's going on. Yes, it's mowing. That side's looking good. That side's looking good. And I can't see any grass, so it must be coming out the back. Oh, let me just check. Oh, wow. Probably shouldn't have got out with the mowers left on. Shouldn't have gotten out with the mowers left on for sure. Oh, look at that. It's working. So that's it then. Oh, do you know what? This is going to be an easy job. This is absolutely the way to mow a field. It's unbelievable, this machine. It's fast, it's accurate. It does this swathing thing that you can see where you don't have to go around and rake it up afterwards. It's just brilliant. Absolutely amazing. If I ever get the chance to own one of these myself in the future, trust me, I will absolutely be in the market for one. And it's so easy to drive. I know it all looks quite complex, but I think for a specialist bit of machinery, KRONE have made sure that they make this so easy to use. I absolutely love it. I'm having a great time. And I think I'm pretty much done. Apart from this lump here. Let me just lift up on my mower so I don't ruin the piles that I've already made. Whiz round here. Turning circles unbelievable. Rear wheel steering makes all the difference there. And I think I'm done. What a brilliant job. Just stepped out to have a nice look at my work. I am super happy with that. I think I'm now taking my mowing skills to the next level. This is brilliant. Well, I now need to take this baby back. Bit of a drive, but I need to go pick up the tractor and all the other bits of equipment. I think the next thing I need is the rake, although, to be honest, do I even need that, given that this machine has put everything in rows already? Maybe I don't. I'm just going to take what I think will be a shortcut, if I can just get around here carefully. I think this lane is going to be quite tight, but this actually should cut me straight across and bring me out almost where the store is. I really do feel like I'm picking up some very useful skills out here in this lovely village in Somerset. I'm hoping I can continue to pick up farm work because I'm really starting to enjoy it. The odd mowing contract every now and then is quite useful, but now I'm starting to earn some big money. I think I want to keep my fingers in the pies and my head in the game and carry on with all these farming contracts. Although I'm a little bit nervous because we're coming up to winter and I have no idea what the farming life is like during winter. Oh, take it easy. Look at this stream. What a beautiful, beautiful place this is. You cannot knock it. English countryside. It's a wonderful place to be. And here we are, just coming to the end of the track. And I was absolutely spot on with my estimate. There we go. There's the store right in front. Nothing's coming down as far as I can see. No, right, let's just put out carefully across the road. Swap our vehicles over. Head back to the farm via that lovely shortcut I've just found. And hopefully get the job done. I think I'll leave the big M there. I think it's called 450, probably because it's got 450 horsepower. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll have to ask around, but it certainly is a beast. Okay, now I need to get into the fence. It's a bigger one than the John Deere, I would say. It's more modern, that's for sure. I think I'm going to go straight for the baler, you know. Everything's already set up. I don't think I need this. As much as I'd love to use it and give it a go, it seems like an interesting piece of equipment. This is a bit scary because there are so many buttons, although there's nothing up here on the head dash. Everything is down here in front of you, all within easy access. Okay, so let's get the engine on. I could do that, that's for sure. Oh wow, that screen has got everything on. Look at that up there. Right, so I don't need to worry about much of this. I just need to go and hitch up the baler and get down there. Easy does it, and I think about there. Okay, right, let's get everything hitched up while we're here so we can test everything. Hitched up, PTO, cables are in. That was easy. Okay, so I should be able to lower the spiky thing. I'm going to have to find out what these things are called. Picker-upper, maybe? So that comes up and down. Let me just see if I can... Yeah, I've got power. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's get down there and start picking up all that grass. Take my shortcut again. Nothing's coming that way. Nothing's coming that way. Beacon's on, and away we go. I would not say that this baler is a light piece of machinery. It's a massive bit of kit, certainly bigger than the one I used for the old farmer the other day. And this machine, this fence here, is pulling no problem at all. Once I get onto a bit of wider track, I will open her up a bit. This is not too bad down here actually, but I'm just aware if anything was to happen, I'll either be in a bush or I'll be down there in the stream, and that is not good news. Bit of a chicane here though. Here we are, round and around. Ah, great fun. I love farming. So as I just mentioned, the weather is going to get colder and I need to make a decision as to what I can do around here. Maybe I need to get some work queued up ahead of time. I can't imagine there's going to be any crops to deal with. Maybe there's animals. I know nothing about animals, and quite frankly I'm not a fan of large animals like cows and whatnot. I just don't trust them, to be honest. Bad experiences in the past. And it may be that I need to move on. I am touring, and yet I've been here in this village for quite a few months now. I'm absolutely loving it, and it's starting to really feel like a second home. But I have now got a caravan. I think maybe the end goal should be see how quickly I can pick up a vehicle, some sort of truck that I can tow with, and then maybe I move on to the next location. I think I've got some big decisions to make in the next couple of weeks, but for now my immediate concern is finishing this job and getting paid. What a machine, it really is. Okay, let's get myself aligned. I've done this before. Okay, so I'm assuming the wrapper's just going to do its job. Let's see. Well, it seems to be picking up. Oh, do you know what? I haven't checked the size of the bales again. There's nothing I can do about it now. Ah, it's beeping. It's beeping. What does that mean? Oh, that means the bale's ready. So does that mean I need to switch it on to wrap? No, no, it's doing something. I can see in the mirror. Oh, fantastic. Let's pull forward. Let's pull forward. Keep my eyes on the rear view mirror. Although whatever's there is right behind me. I don't think it's dropped anything. So what have we got? Okay. Okay, so it's wrapped the bale. The bale's on the back. So how do I eject that now? I presume I've just got to drop that somehow. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. This one here. Oh, yes. Yes, did you feel that? Oh, yes. Gotta have a look. Got to have a look. Yes, there we go. The bale has been dropped. Brilliant. Okay. Little patch there I've missed, but I'm not too fussed about that. I think I've got this in hand. I've just realised when that starts beeping, it stops picking up while it does its wrapping bit, and then that means that I can't actually pick up grass, and I'm leaving little packs of grass. So I just need to be aware of that. As soon as that starts beeping, I want to stop moving. Let's see how we get on. So let's follow this around here. And then as soon as it starts beeping... Oh no, 98... 99, there we go, now stop. Yeah, it's not quite as easy as I thought. I've got it set to automatic, but I still need to be in manual control of starting and stopping the vehicle in order to pick up the grass. That's fine, just going to take a bit of practice, that's all. Well, I really feel like I've got the hang of this now, so I'm just going to whiz round here, get this job finished. Well, I'm just coming to the end here. I've got this one last road to the left of me, pretty much. There's a few patches which I might go around and pick up at the end if I need to. Got 76% left in the back of the baler right now. Let's just pick up this little bit here. And it's pushing on to 3:30. It is getting dark. I've had to put the lights on. Let me just get aligned. Here we go. And I come across, and as I get to 100% I stop and I back off ever so slightly, and that should be perfect for continuing the row. Then I can carry on. There's a bit over there, as you can see, where I first started and I've dropped the bale and obviously haven't picked up all the grass. I'm going to have to see if I can nudge the bale out of the way with the tractor and not do any damage to both the bale and the tractor. I'm sure I'll be able to. I'll give it a go shortly. Let's just drop this next one here. Last little bit then on this main row. I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, really happy. Look at this. Proper farm work. Let me see if I can nudge this to the side. I mean, it might roll if I just catch it with the tyre. Yes. Back a bit. Let's give it another one. Last little bit then. Let's not clip that with the tyre going past this time. Yeah, we're okay. What have we got left? 67, 73%. Okay, I'm just going to go pick up the last few bits if I can get one more bale out of this. And then it's time to drop the tractor back. That is a beautiful sight. There is something very rewarding about having a job and doing it well and putting your own toil and sweat into it. These bales have come out really well. Nice and round. Pretty tidy, I would say. I now just need to go and pick this lot up. And I don't think there was any form of trailer down at the stores, so again, I may need to call on my new favourite person for a favour, because we know the farmer at Home Farm has got a trailer, and that will pick up round bales. But for now, I think I'm going to have to call it a day. I do not believe I've got enough time to go and drop off the baler, go and pick up the trailer and have all these picked up before I run out of light. So that'll be a job for next time round. I hope you've enjoyed watching me on my journey. If you want to see how it all started, check out episode 1 of the Dusty series. And if you really like the content on the channel, please give a subscribe and let's see if we can hit that channel target. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.